Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're gonna quickly go over the most recent Monster Strike news that came out. There are a bunch of new juicy information, so let's just get through it real quick in case you haven't seen it anywhere else. I do suggest you take a look at the wiki because SF and the other guys have summarized it quite well over there already. But for those who want to look at it this way first, hey, why not? We got a new transcension. It is Prince Ribbits. In the Japanese version, it is Keron. I'm sure not many people was looking forward to this one. There's plenty of wood monsters out there that I'm sure people would have rather had transcended, but X Flag Park is coming up at the start of next month, so I'm sure any of the big ones will be for that. Anyways, let's take a look. He is a bounce type, bounce sling type with a balance type. Ability, water resistance, and laser stop. I feel like laser stop has been coming up a little bit more recently. Got the null gravity barrier on the gauge. Strike shot turns into a pierce type, and the bump combo is the I wasn't sure how to translate this, but it's that that energy pulse, that bump 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 you've seen some bosses have. It'll be that, and the sub is a defense sub, which is not too bad. But I guess the biggest one for the news is the Pirates of the Caribbean collab, which is quite surprising given that it is Disney who owns that. So being able to get a collab with Disney, I'm sure, is not easy or cost a lot of money. But it looks like Monster Strike and Mixie is up for that. So hey, why not? So how it works, it's just like a Dream Sharl quest. We're going to be collecting these Dark Sharls instead, as you see on the right side. And you'll basically be running the ghost shark level over and over and over and over again. Looks like there's about two and a half weeks. Is that right? Yeah, 2.5 weeks to run it, and you just have a few extra days afterwards to wrap up. And the monsters that we're going to be trying to collecting from that hatcher are these 5. So the first 3 are the 6-star monsters that if you are up to it, you will try to max luck. We've got Jack Sparrow on the left, we've got Barbossa in the dark, and we've got Will Turner in the, I'm guessing it's green? Yeah, the green level. And in addition to those 3, which we will painstakingly spend our dark orbs for, there's a rare chance that these gold and silver statues of Jack Sparrow will come down, and these will help you for a special mission. And you can either get 1 gold Jack Sparrow or you can get 5 silver Jack Sparrows, and for that you will be able to turn them in for a chest of rewards. You'll get a bunch of Morlings, you'll get some XPs. I forget, I guess I lost where that, here he goes. You'll get 2 divine sharls, you'll get 2 of each of the dragon gems, 5 of each of the colors for the XP max Ps, and 3 5 each of the top level Morlings. So pretty good treasure of stuff to get from these. But on top of that, you actually can get a real treasure chest, and I believe getting 1 or 5 of these for gold and silver respectively, it'll give you a sweepstakes entry for that reward. So I'm not sure what's in there, but hey, if you're gonna be rolling the hatchet that many times, let's hope that when they say rare, it's not ridiculous rare. So and there's also achievements depending on how many people as a whole in the Monster Strike community will turn into rewards for us. So if there are what is it, how much is Oku in, is that, but 1 Oku is, let's see, I think that's 10 to the 8th, right? 10 to the 8th. Yeah, so then that would be 100 million. So for 100 million rolls in total, which probably is not nothing to worry about. I'm sure we'll hit that with no problem. You'll get 10 dark shards and one of those stamina cans. 300 million will give you another 10 with an extra divine, and 500 million will give you 10 more dark shards and an orb. So as you can see, we're probably gonna get that. Don't worry. I mean, people are gonna be rolling. I'm pretty sure we're good on that. And of course, you'll get looks like you'll get 10 dark orbs every day you log in, as well as an orb, so that I believe you'll get up to 14, it looks like, for the login period. So make sure that's 140 free dark shards and 14 orbs, more importantly. So do log in every day. And yeah, that's it for the collab. Pretty interesting. I was surprised that they would even get such a collab, but maybe that's good news for things to come Disney wise for Mixie's future. All right, last thing. Oops, looks like I forgot to put up the image, but this thing right here, look at this. Okay, so this is really interesting. So they are gonna have a real life Jushin Sai, which is as you can see, you got the 12 animals from the Zodiac plus a cat, and they are actually gonna have a race for these 13 animals. Now, why are they doing this? Because as for the lore for the Zodiacs, it is said that the ordering of which they were set up was due to a race, and that ordering is what we have now in terms of, you know, what the next year is for all the 12. And unfortunately, the cat was the one left out at the end. He was in 13th place, so he didn't get a spot into the Zodiac monsters. Now, what actually got first place in lore is the mouse. And okay, that's surprising, I'm sure, to most of you, but it's actually because the mouse was very clever, because he actually hitched a ride on the second place animal, which was the cow. Yes, so the cow was second. And how do you think the mouse got first place? I mean, I'm sure it's fast, but would you expect it to be the fastest? No. Clever, because he hitched a ride on the horse, not the horse, the cow, and just before the cow reached the finish line, the mouse jumped ahead and took first place. Now, the rules for this race is pretty straightforward. It looks like they are having a 50-meter race, and they are separated by fences, cages, so that they don't go into each other's lanes, because that would only result in trouble. And I'm actually pretty skeptical as to how this is gonna work, because I sure hope they thought this through very carefully, because they are gonna live stream this. So if something bad happens, it's gonna be really bad. I hope they've taken as many precautions as they can be. I don't know. This is ridiculous. But power to them. They have the money to get all of these animals and manage to make this work. Power to them. Now, of course, let's think about the animals. You got the mouse, you've got the cow, you've got the tiger, you got the rabbit, and then you got the dragon. Oh, dragon! Wait, dragon. What are they gonna do for the dragon? Now, don't worry. They have found a suitable substitute for dragon, and they are going to use an alligator. And the alligator is probably the closest thing to a dragon in modern days, so sure, I guess that works out. And of course, you got snake, horse, sheep. What's next? Monkey, and then you got a chicken and a dog and warthog. Boar. Yeah, Boar. That's right. And of course, Cat gets his revenge. See if he can actually make it into the the Zodiac this time. But anyways, it is a 50-meter race, and all you have to do is guess who will end up first and second. If you at least get, and you can bet up to 5 orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 options. But the important thing is you cannot use money or orbs that you paid with money. You can only use the orbs that they give out for free. And that's how they get around from this being betting, because you were given those orbs for free. So even if you pay money to get some orbs, you cannot use the orbs for this event. So keep that in mind. Make sure you log in during this period so that you get the 5 free orbs in case you don't have any of those. If you guess the first place monster correctly, you will get 10 times your bet. So if you bet 5 orbs, you'll get 50 orbs. Pretty cool. Now, if you get first and second correct, all of the people who guessed first and second correct will split a 300 million yen prize. Wow. 3億, right? Yes, 3億山分け. Now, how many people are going to play this? I have no idea. So what your expected return from this is, again, I have no idea. But this is a pretty crazy thing. I don't know. Anyways, the votes will be opening next week, June 23rd, 4 a.m. Japan time, and the race will be on June 29th at 7 p.m. Japan time, and it will be live streamed, but through Abema TV, which unfortunately, if I remember correctly, is region locked. So unless you are actually in Japan, you won't be able to watch it. But I'm sure somebody somewhere out there will help us poor foreigners out here. But take a look at the site. I'll put a link in the comments below, and you can see all the details about the animals. And they've got 3 famous people making their predictions there. You can use that to your advantage. I feel like the biggest thing here is going to be how will the animals be interacting with each other. Like, they will be separated by fences, but will, you know, the presence of another animal right next to them affect them going through that 50-meter race? I have no idea. But anyways, still, this is ridiculous, but hey, that's cool. Okay, well, that's it for the news update. If you're still around here, thank you. I'm not sure why you would. No, thank you. Let's just leave it at that. Thank you for listening all the way. But yeah, that is all